Welcome back, HMC, to another back and chest workout. For today's workout, we're just going to need our bands as well as our dumbbells and the use of our wall. So make sure you've got a nice clear space behind you so that we can do those wall angels and those wall push-ups later. As well, always make sure to have that water bottle nearby. Take a drink whenever you need and take a break whenever you need as well. Feel free to pause me and come back when you're ready. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead, reaching right on up. Lace those fingers together, and on the exhale, take it to the left. Opening up at those lats. Take it to the right. Drop those arms down in some great big arm circles. Really just moving within a pain-free range of motion here. Let's go ahead, switching directions. Perfect. Go ahead, we're gonna take that left ear to the left shoulder. And then drawing a U, bring the chin to the chest, arching over to the right shoulder. And back. Really taking our time. And one more on each side. Awesome, good. Shake it out a little bit. Now let's look over the left shoulder. Back to center, look over the right. One more on each side, over the left. Then over the right. Shaking it out, bring that right arm, hug it across the body. And drop it down. Switching sides, left arm across. Awesome, drop it down, shake it out a little bit. Just go ahead, swing those arms. Just kind of dynamically warming things up, setting that intention for today. 3 more. Drop it down, shake it out, go ahead. All right, let's briefly warm up that lower body with some hip circles. Planting those feet, driving those hips back, lengthening those hamstrings as our booties go back. All right, go ahead, switching directions. Perfect. Grabbing onto that wall, that countertop for support. Go ahead, grab that left arm. Grab that left foot in the left hand. And then let's drop it down, switching sides. And press those hips forward and through. We should feel a very gentle lengthening here, no pain. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop that down. And then just very carefully lift up that right leg, draw those circles on the ground. Drop it down, left leg. Awesome, drop it down. And we're gonna go ahead and do a cardiovascular movement of our choice. And this is where we're gonna find that comfortable intensity. The intensity at which we're able to talk but not sing. So I'm gonna go ahead, jog in place. And check in with that body. Find that spot where you're able to hold that conversation, but you're not belting anything out. Keep checking in. 30 more seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Shake it out a little bit. Let's take it to our walls. And we're going to start by doing just a classic wall push-up here. So bringing those hands just right below those shoulders. And we're going to step those feet out based on how much resistance we would like. And then bend at those elbows. Bring the nose to the wall. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Keeping a nice straight line from the back of our shoulders to our heels. Two and 1. Quick little shake out. Check in on that form. Make sure we've got that neutral spine. Hands come back out. Three, 2, and 1. Shake it out. For this last round, see how far you can get those feet away from the wall. And bend at those elbows. Three, 2, 1. Drop it off, shake it out. Next up, we're going to do some tricep wall push-ups. So staying on that wall, we're going to come a little bit closer because we're really zoning in on those accessory muscles here. And they're just tiny dips where we flatten our forearms to the wall and then straighten them out. Really just working on those triceps. Knit those shoulder blades together. Halfway there. Two and 1. Shake it out and readjust. 10 more. Hugging baby up and in, nice neutral spine. Three, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We've got one more round of our tricep wall push-ups here. So set yourselves up. See if you can step those feet out even further for round 3. Drop it down. Halfway there. You're so close. 2, last 1, make it count. Awesome, off that wall, shake it out, grab that water if you need. We're gonna remain on the wall, but this time let's take our backs to the wall. Lean on back, create that neutral spine, press that lower back against the wall. Bring those hands up almost like a fork. And we're gonna inch those hands up, keeping those shoulders, elbows, and knuckles in contact with the wall. 3 rounds of 10 of these are called wall angels. Tiny, precise movements. Keep that neutral spine. Two and 1. Step off that wall. Give it a little shake out. Let's reset. Back to the wall. Neutral spine. Tiny movements here. Taking that ego right out of it. This might not be weighted, but this is one of my most challenging moves here. 3, 2, and 1. Stepping off that wall, shake it out. We've got one more round, so really set that intention here. Make sure we're feeling it right in those lats. Back on the wall, neutral spine, hands up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out. Grab that water. We are good to step off that wall now. Bringing ourselves back to our mat. Next up, while you hydrate, we've got our band pull-aparts. And we're going to do these right up above our head. So straight line from our ear to our fingertips is what we're aiming for here. Let's find that comfortable resistance with our bands so that we're able to do 10 movements pain-free and in perfect form. Bring those arms up above our head. Shoulders are relaxed down and away from our ears. Pinching those shoulder blades together and hugging baby up and in with a neutral spine. Pull those arms apart so our pinky fingers head towards the wall. And bring that band down in front of our face. Fantastic job. Make sure not to lock out those knees. And then thumbs apart, thumbs back together. 2 and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. When you're ready, bring it back up. Hands above the head, soft bend in those knees. We're never locking them out. And we've gotten rid of that little curve in our lower back. Nice neutral spine. Hands up. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. We've got one more round of these band pull aparts. So you've got it. Hands come up. Pull it apart. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out a little bit, set that band aside. I'm going to place it kind of down towards the floor because we will be cooling down on our mats and we will be using our bands to cool down. Trade that band in for our dumbbells. We're going to do some bent over rows. So we want to lock ourselves right into the floor here. Screw those legs into the floor, soft bend in the knees, neutral spine, belly button to spine, and tucking that chin. So create that double chin. We're going to draw our pinkies towards our hips like we're starting 2 lawnmowers here. Pinching those shoulder blades together. Three, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Screw those legs into the floor, tuck that chin. Bring it up. Three, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. One more round of 10 bent over rows. Tuck that chin, hug that baby up and in. Pitch it forward, hands to hips. Two, and 1. Stand it up nice and straight. We're going to go ahead, set aside those dumbbells, and now we're going to take it to our mat. We're going to try out a new move, the scapula push-up. Taking it down to our mat, we're going to go ahead and set up in a quadrupedal stance with that nice neutral spine. So hugging baby up and in, and just tucking that tailbone. And this is a really tiny micro movement where we're dipping our chest, pinching our scapula together, and then bringing it back up. So take your time with this one. Really just practice retracting those scapula back and down. 3 rounds of 10. Nice neutral spine. Keep that tailbone tucked. 2, 1. Shake it out. See how that felt? You should feel it right in those rhomboids, right in the back there. Tuck that tailbone. Tuck that chin. Three, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. We've got one more round here, so walk those hands out. And dip it. Scapula push-ups, neutral spine. Three, 2, and 1. Walk those knees in, shake it out a little bit, grab that water, and then let's go ahead and cool things down. So grabbing on to that band, we're just gonna stretch things out very gently by drawing those arches over ourselves and back over. We'll do 5 of these. Then bring it back down. Now we're going to go ahead, take that left ear to the left shoulder. Make sure those traps are nice and thoroughly stretched out because they can get greedy. Tuck that chin. And then back up. Right ear, right shoulder. Tuck that chin. And back up. Let's go ahead. I want you to sit back on those heels and reach out in front as far as your body will allow. We can widen our stance to accommodate our bodies. Child's pose, really stretching out those lats. Pressing through all 5 of our fingers on each hand. Letting ourselves lengthen. And when you're ready, walk those hands back through. And we're going to stretch out those triceps, reaching up and between our shoulder blades, boosting the stretch with the left hand. Back down, let's switch. Drop it down. And there you have it. This has been our back and chest workout for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to grab that water and give your body what it needs today, and we'll see you in the next one.